The greatest blessing you can ever receive isn't luck, money, or even opportunity. It's the ability to imagine clearly. When you develop a strong imagination, a clear idea, and a determined vision of what you want, and hold on to that vision without wavering, no matter what anyone says or what appears to be happening, everything begins to shift in your favor. This is how life really works, and you don't have to take anyone's word for it. You can test it yourself. Start by imagining what you want, but don't just think about it, think from it. See the world as if you already have it. Feel the emotions of already living your dream. Act like it's already done, and stay there in your mind. Here's a story that makes this simple and real. A man had a golf game planned. Before going to sleep, he imagined himself as his friend, the person he'd be playing with. In his imagination, as his friend, he watched himself hitting perfect shots and being complimented at every hole. The next day, the man played the best game of his life. Every stroke was perfect. His friend actually complimented him, just like in his imagination. He hadn't set out to win, but the result reflected the mental scene he rehearsed. That's the power of imagination when used with intention. Another person took this even deeper. He imagined himself as a friend who needed a car. In his imagination, he felt the wind in his face, driving the convertible the friend wanted. Soon after, that exact car, same make, same color, same convertible top, was gifted to her by her mother. The reason? She told her daughter she wanted to see her more often and thought the car would help. The person who imagined it never told her what he had done. But it gets even more interesting. He later tried to help her again, but this time, without love. He imagined getting someone out of her life, but his energy wasn't pure. He got stuck in the scene, emotionally drained, and couldn't mentally break free for 6 hours. He learned something powerful. When you use imagination, always do it with love. Use it as if you're helping yourself, because in a very real way, you are. Whenever you help someone with love, you become the channel through which transformation flows. This law of creation isn't just for practical things like games, cars, or relationships. It also applies to your deeper journey. Some people took a challenge to fall asleep each night imagining, "I am Christ," not out of ego, but as a conscious choice to connect to their higher self. And what happened was incredible. One man had a dream where he quoted scripture perfectly, words he didn't consciously study. Another found himself in a place helping men who had tried to hurt him, but instead of resentment, he felt only compassion. Another stood in a giant stadium, being asked to affirm, "I am Christ," and only a few rose to accept. He was one of them. These are signs of deep inner transformation. The real purpose of life isn't to gather wealth, fame, or power. All of that fades. The true purpose is to awaken, to fulfill the inner story that's been hidden in you since the beginning. It's a spiritual evolution. But it begins simply, right here, right now, by daring to imagine the life you want and assuming it's already true. To live from that vision every day. To speak, think, feel, and act like the person you're becoming. To love others by imagining the best for them. To understand that we're not separate. We're all part of one divine whole. When you imagine from love, you help others without even telling them. You shift energy in a way that opens doors, heals hearts, and creates new outcomes. This is the silent power you carry inside. And if you want to try something that can truly change your life, tonight, just before you fall asleep, say these simple words. "I am who I want to be. It is done." Feel it, believe it, and don't worry about how it will happen. You've already set something in motion. If this message resonated with you, helped you see life a little differently, or sparked something deep inside, here's what to do next. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you never miss a message that could change your life. Because everything you need is already within you. You just have to start using it.